Good evening once again. Hope you had a beautiful weekend as we head into the work week. I just some black man's musings I like to share with you. Are street fights still happening? No, serious business. Are street fights still happening? Are you still willing to confront someone over a car accident or a minor sign of disrespect? Is that still happening in America? The street fights. I grew up in a time where you handled conflicts with your hands, but nowadays somebody's going to pull out a SIG or a Glock or something over the smallest, slightest, most insignificant incident. So I ask again, are street fights still happening? You're going to get out and confront somebody in the city of Chi or the city of anywhere for that matter? Something to think about. Shakur, love you to death, but folks are entitled to their opinion, and I tend to agree with Killer Cam and Mace. And Mr. Tim, I got my coffee ready, Bradley. Your fights are boring, young man. Okay? Yes, I understand the game, the sweet science, hit, not be hit. But your fights are boring. And as the homies have said, it's also entertainment. People are entitled to their opinions. I've said this before and I'm going to keep saying it. Every camp needs, yes, you can have individual thought. Every camp needs somebody in their camp that says, nah, that's a bad idea. Nah, maybe you should reconsider. No, don't do that. To get on and with all the threats and all this, that, and the other, which speaks to my first point, young brother. Fighting in the ring is a lot different, and I made the mistake of saying that in a few episodes past. Fighting in the ring is different than fighting on the streets. When the axes and the switchblades and and everything else comes out, let alone the Glocks, the SIGs, the shotguns, the AR-15s. Come on, man, there are no rules in street fighting. You understand that, right? Let folks have their opinion. You get back in the gym and work on trying to knock a motherfucker out, okay? And finally, once again, my homies, and I'm going to say this right now. Black folks, when this man comes back from his suspension, you better not support him and Golden Boy Promotions with your dollars. Oscar's already talking about a matchup at Dallas Stadium, okay, Texas Stadium, between Ryan Garcia, all right, and Virgil Ortiz. Believe Garcia has 2 wins over Ortiz in the amateurs. But after what this man said about George Floyd, after what this man said about wanting to be in the KKK, nah, homie, you ain't getting my money. You out of your mind. I don't care. And the homies put it so beautifully and so eloquently. I understand you may have addictions going on. I understand and empathize that you may have mental health issues and challenges that you have to confront and get right with. But to evoke a dead man's name like that, to say that you want to be in the KKK so you can kill niggas, nah, fool, you ain't getting none of my money. I've seen all that I needed to see. You know what I mean? You don't want none of Tank. You don't want none of any of the cats. Please, let me get off my soapbox. I apologize. I do not want to go off on a rant, but that type of shit hurts a brother. You know what I mean? So those are just some of the musings that I was thinking about. We ain't buying it. We ain't playing the nonsense. We ain't playing those games anymore. All right? Be safe out there. Love folks. All right? Love everyone as if you would love them yourselves. I know I say that after I just went off on my little, but come on, man. Yeah, I'm still growing, still trying to learn, still trying to get better and accept those that do not accept me, and those that do not love me or like me or despise me simply because I have beautiful melanin and beautiful skin and beautiful rich DNA running through my veins. I'm sorry that I remind you of God. Okay? Even so, to show you, because I disagree with this gentleman in terms of his politics, but I never want to see anybody get assassinated, never want to see anybody get shot, never want to see anybody get killed. Okay? So here's hoping that former President Trump has a speedy recovery and that all works out for him and his loved ones. I'm trying. I mean that sincerely. I'm trying to do better. Okay? But y'all be safe. Peace, love, and happiness. Until next time.